This is the second of 3 videos for the questionnaire. In this video, you will see how to add your class schedule and provide information about your classes. Keep in mind that you can edit, delete, or add a class at any time. WizEd will use this information to develop an accurate study calendar. Let's start with inputting your class schedule for the semester. WizEd will use this schedule to help create a calendar specifically for you. The classes can be any length of time, and again, you can edit, delete, or add a class at any time. So if you think you may add or drop a class, you can still proceed with this section. First, specify the class you are registered for. You can use any class name, but preferably the abbreviation for the course used by your school. For example, the capital letters ENG for English or the capital letters PHY for Physics. There are 4 major categories of classes. Pick the one that best suits your class. Problem-solving classes are classes like math, physics, and electronics. Informational classes are classes like history, political science, and biology. Language development classes are classes like English and Spanish. Creative arts include classes like architecture and web design. Enter the total number of credit hours per class per week. Check the days of the week the class is scheduled for. Your class may meet Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, or it's scheduled for Tuesdays and Thursdays. You may even have a class that meets only once a week. WizEd can calculate for the wide variety of course schedules. Select the time your class begins and ends. Select the exact date the class begins and ends. Do this for each of your classes. If any class has a lab required, you can schedule that by selecting this option. Personal interests and teacher effectiveness can play an important role in academic success and tend to motivate a student to engage in the learning process. Each class is sectioned by tabs. For each class, the following information needs to be filled in. Your personal interest level in the class is significant. Based on your personal interest, mark your level of interest from low to high. How important is this class for graduating? Is this class in your degree program? Now rank how you feel and learn when each of the following occur in class. When you see graphs, figures, and pictures, when you listen to a lecture, and when you're actively working, for example, solving math problems or participating in group discussions. The scale used here is from low to good to stressed. When students are overwhelmed with certain things in class, they can become stressed, thus likely making it difficult to focus. On the other hand, when there is not much engagement, the student can also lose focus. WizEd will consider all of this information when calculating the correct study times. Now tell WizEd what teaching style you think your teacher applies in the classroom. Don't worry, this is not a teacher rating. The teacher type allows the student to estimate how the teacher spends his or her time conveying information. There are 7 options that are a mix and match of the 3 main categories. The categories are show, tell, and action. Show indicates that the teacher uses visual aids, such as slides or the board, to illustrate principles, work problems, and present information in visual form. Tell indicates that the teacher speaks to the students to inform them about a topic. Action indicates that the teacher spends time with the students working problems, completing laboratory work, or teaching through class activities. In this last factor, indicate the amount of time spent by the teacher engaging you in class. Make sure you fill in this page for each class.